from walking our viewers through what exactly Rashid al-Alimi, chairman of the Presidential Leadership Council of Yemen, had to tell the United Nations. And speaking of Yemen, we're now learning that the Houthis have reported that an Israeli air raid struck the rebel-held capital of Sanaa, targeting civilian facilities and infrastructure. Now, according to Dr. Anis Al-Asabi, the official spokesperson for Yemen's Ministry of Health and Environment, the attack has left 9 people dead and 174 injured, including women and children, with rescue teams still searching for victims under the rubble. Meanwhile, the Israeli military has stated that dozens of aircraft struck Houthi security, intelligence and military sites, describing the raid as their most powerful response yet to repeated Houthi drone and missile attacks on Israel. Additionally, Israel's defense minister Katz has now claimed that the strikes eliminated dozens of Houthi terror operatives, although Houthi-affiliated media reported civilian casualties as well. Now, this escalation follows a Houthi-claimed drone attack on a hotel in Israel's Red Sea port city of Eilat on Wednesday, which injured 48 people. And it comes after a series of Israeli strikes on Yemen's key port of Hodeidah. Shifting focus to more developments, we're now learning that US President Donald Trump has stated that he spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other leaders in the Middle East as part of efforts to end the war in Gaza. Now, speaking to reporters at the Oval Office, Trump has stated that a ceasefire deal is pretty close, and he states that he hopes it could lead to lasting peace. Trump has emphasized that he is in constant contact with leaders in the region to push for a peaceful resolution. Listen in.
Great relationships with a lot of countries, and you may be even more happy when you find out, because we spoke with Bibi Netanyahu today, and we spoke to all the leaders in the Middle East who are great people, and we're getting pretty close to having a deal on Gaza and maybe even peace, which would be the first time in about, what, 2,000 years, I think? In the region, I'd say the first in, Steve, what would you say, first in 2,000 years, or maybe 1,000?
2 millennium.
Meanwhile, the head of the UN Palestinian Refugee Agency has called conditions in Gaza absolutely unbearable. Philippe Lazzarini has stated that a recent inquiry found Israeli actions amounted to genocide, targeting civilians and destroying infrastructure. He has urged Israel to end the suffering through political action. Take a look.
On a daily basis, against all odds, our staff continue to provide primary health. We have a reservoir of teachers, and I really believe that on the day there will be a ceasefire, it should be our common priority to bring back the hundreds of thousands children currently deeply traumatized, living in the rubble, into an education system if we want to avoid to sow the seeds of more violence and extremism in the future. You had the Commission of Inquiries, which concluded that this is amounting to genocide. Many other organizations have come to the same conclusion, and the real question one day will be, what have we done?
With us on the broadcast is Professor Rohan Gunaratne, International Affairs expert, joining us from Singapore. Thank you, sir, for taking our time speaking to us on NewsX World. This is not the first time Trump has made such statements, saying that his administration has been speaking to the Arab Gulf nations as well as Israel, that negotiations are taking place and they're heading forward and going in a rather, quote-unquote, good direction. Now he says that he's pretty close to cracking a peace deal. Do you think such a deal is on a horizon?
Certainly there is, because he has proposed a peace plan. And this peace plan was discussed during the UN General Assembly with the Arab leaders and with the leader of Turkey, Erdogan. So what we are seeing is Trump is in close discussion with countries around Israel, and of course countries that are very concerned about the developments in Gaza. So I believe that this is the best chance of having a ceasefire. There will be no ceasefire until Hamas release the hostages and surrenders, according to Netanyahu. So right now there is a difference of opinion on how to achieve peace. And also, President Trump has done something else. He has told very clearly that West Bank or Judea and Samaria will not be annexed. So I think it is a position that he has taken that has made the Arab countries cooperate with Trump in moving forward with a peace agreement.
All right, so I request you to stay on with us. We're tracking further updates with regards to the Middle East. We're now learning that Swedish activist Greta